How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking down the first 3 stages of the new DB Saga Redzone.
Hello there! I'm Master Roshi, the Turtle Hermit.
Grandpa, I'm gonna go get some food.
Alrighty, so we are here in the first of the 3 stages up against the Emperor Pilaf. So each of these fights has their own little gimmick to them, and so that's kind of what we're going to be paying attention to here throughout each of these. The focus is going to be showing you how to take down each of their specific gimmicks. Now, I also want to point out that I'm going to also kind of treat this as a showcase for Kid Goku. I don't imagine these being too crazy difficult, especially early on. And honestly, looking how each of the early phases all has its own crazy gimmick, I'm feeling that this might be more closer to more closer to the Peppy Gals fight than an actual, like, the red zones from the anniversary. We'll have to wait and see, but that's kind of what I'm feeling here. So, for now, we'll just kind of roll through this. So we did bring STR Roshi here just because I finally pulled some copies of him, and I do want to test him out and see how he does here. I'm not expecting the world. As you can see, he did still take quite a bit of damage. Because remember, he's at his best when he's on a rotation with 2 Peppy Gals, which we do not have here. At least on a rotation together, and we probably won't unless we end up with both Bulmas on rotation, which isn't going to happen often. There we go. Look at that. So you can see we did proc the dodge there, which is real nice once we get it. So the main thing with the gimmicks here, right, especially on this one, is that it is all because it's all those bombs. I do feel like they're hitting a little bit harder. You can't just go for type advantage anymore. You need to go for type neutral so you get a little bit of heal back. You also don't want to be picking up more than 1 or 2 in a turn, because that's really going to end up hurting you more so than anything else. From what I could tell, from the way I've been playing it here, yeah, okay, so we're in big trouble here. So this is gonna drop us all the way down to 1. Look at that. And since we know we're already at 1, we're gonna take that. And then, yeah, we're going to take the 5 with him. So we'll get enough of a heal back that we won't die to the normals. And so everyone else here should be fine post-super. And, I mean, hopefully just Bulma just straight up dodges and we don't have to worry about anything here. There we go. So we did get the crit on Pilaf here with this Goku, which means that the rest of the hits here should be critical hits as well. And there we go, we get another one. Excellent. Nice. And then there goes the dodge. Okay, so that was the hidden potential dodge, and you can tell because we got hit the second time around. Excellent, we get another super. And the dodge. Perfect. Alright, and so now we just gotta see, this is pre-Easy A Path to Power Kid Goku, mind you. So we gotta kind of see here with 5 orbs, is that enough to tank here in this fight? We do get the additional super, nice. Yeah, so Pilaf looking kind of tanky, to be honest. I wasn't expecting that. There we go. Okay, so Goku is taking double digits. That's nice. Gonna be even better when he gets that Easy A soon.
It should be around here.
Alrighty, so More orbs to deal with. This time we got a lot of these orbs. So, nice thing is we do have Goku's active, which can heal us up. So we're going to use that.
That'll last me till dinner.
Excellent. Okay, so we're like at half power with Roshi. He's mainly here for to do the active skill turn with he's mainly here to do the active skill turn with Goku if we can get it. Nice, we are taking double digits on the Goku. Like I said, I wanted to use this mostly just to show you guys how to deal with the bosses here, but also just to kind of test out Kid Goku, give him a little run before we do our live stream against the Festival of Battles, where obviously we know he'll be doing well. Plus, there's also a mission, I think, on stage 3 here for, I think the mission, we have to do it with DB Saga anyways, so this is pretty much the team we're going to run the whole way through this, right? We might swap off Roshi later on. We'll see what happens. There we go. So we get the max power Kamehameha here. Eesh. Yeah. Okay, Roshi taking a lot of damage here. Again, he really needs to be on that 3. He really needs to be with those double Peppy Gals. Excellent. It also doesn't help that he's only on the 170. For some weird reason. Kind of feel like with Goku, is he... Oh my goodness, really? Okay, so... Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. So, this is how this becomes helpful. We're gonna pick all that up, drop down on HP, and now pop Goku's active once more. Excellent. Okay, and now we're good. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright, let's... So that pretty much healed us up, you know, 3/4 of the way, and that worked out. So you can kind of see why type neutral is actually the best for dealing with these bombs. And the bombs are both Fizz and Int type, so you don't really have to worry much there. As long as your Fizz and your Int types are the ones that are picking it up. But I do think he's tankier than all the other Red Zone bosses. Yeah, he's got like 300k, or 300 million HP. The other bosses here are kind of weak in comparison. Oh yeah, we're taking 100,000 damage per AGL or Int Key Sphere. So yes, this is a lot more than the previous bombs that we had. Look at Goku jumping up there fast. Get another one? Yeah, 35 million. Perfect. Excellent. Alright, we get another, we get a super out of Bulma with her unit super. And we get the dodge. Can we get the rest of the dodges? Yes. Yes. Perfect. Okay, and then now we get to use the active skill turn. Perfect. Alrighty. Alrighty, and now for the fun part, Roshi's active.
Moving, learning,
Actually, we should use this first, because then Path to Power Kid Goku's would have been stronger.
and resting every day. That's the turtle school way.
Excellent. Now, let's go ahead and... Let's see here. Let's grab that. And we get the... Oh, man. Oh, yes. One more super. It's the normal. We kill him with the normal? Really? Alrighty. Well, there you have it. Okay, so Emperor Pilaf is down for round 1 of this little shindig. Easy day. Like I said, these aren't terribly hard. They just each have gimmicks that we got to deal with. So that's it for round 1. We're going to pause the video, and we're going to come back in the next stage 2 against, I think it's the 21st World Tournament, so we'll be right back. Alright, we are loaded up here in the 21st World Tournament. So we did swap around a little bit. We did add in Grandpa Gohan and here, just to kind of test him out. We also brought STR Bulma, because I figured she could be very helpful here in just increasing the overall attack power. Like I said, we're treating this stage 1 through 3 as just kind of a showcase for Goku, really, because the stages are kind of easy. Just make sure, like in the last one, Orb Changers was huge, and make sure you grab type neutral, so that way you heal up. For this one, unfortunately... Let's see here. I think we're gonna have to break things up a little bit here, or well, actually no, that did work out. So we can keep, we can actually keep our stuff together here. Perfect. Oh, okay. Here comes the super on Goku, and still not enough to make us take anything more than double digits. So that's good. Perfect. Now Bulma could potentially take a lot more here than some. Oh, okay. Bulma here, I mean both of the Bulmas, right? Not just AGL, but STR Bulma. Just because STR Bulma's a little bit older at this point, as well. You know, these not in these first couple phases, but towards the end, these bosses are hitting kind of hard, past the point where, you know, Bulma can reliably tank. So she's going to be third slot mostly for this. There we go. We get the additional super with Chi-Chi. And I think that... Nope. Okay, Bulma might take down Bacterian here then. Yep. Okay, and that pushes us into the next phase where we got... What is it? Ranfan? Yes. Perfect. Alright, so the first couple of phases in this seem pretty easy looking at the Dokkan info here. The first 8 phases seem pretty easy. This one, I mean, this stage I feel like is just here to let show you how to let Goku stack up, because that's, I mean, they're also weak relatively here. There we go. Yeah, look at that. We're still taking near double digits with Goku. Alright, and this is type disadvantage here. There we go. We get an additional super out of Goku. Excellent. There we go. We get another one. Alright, so I'm a little bit worried about Master Roshi here after seeing what he already took in the previous fight against Pilaf. Okay, but I mean, this turn we're not getting hit, but I'm still worried about the later phases of this. There we go. Okay, Bulma's good here. Alrighty, let's do that. Let's go ahead and pop that active, get that extra 30%, and let's just keep doing what we're doing here. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. And we'll send off Grandpa Gohan with that. Perfect. Alrighty, and that takes down Ranfon, and next we're up against, what is it, Giran? That's his name? Giran? Okay, excellent. So, nothing, well, let's pop that active first, but, I mean, nothing crazy here, just a stat check, which we can easily overcome with Goku alone. 1.5 mil, I think, is the super here, so still nothing that we can't handle with Goku. Alright, we get a super for 17 mil. And another additional super for 21. Perfect. And another one. Perfect. How many more are we going to get? Oh, we got another one up to 22. Excellent. Alright, so that takes down Giran, and up next is Namu, I think? Yes, Namu. Perfect. Again, just another stat check. Now our supers are much, much stronger than they were before. 1.8 mil, I think, is Namu's super, so hopefully we don't end up having to tank it to the face, and we can just kind of... we can just kind of chill out here. I mean, there's a bunch of attacks in slot 1. I feel like it's safe to assume it's probably up against Goku. Then again, my luck means it'll be on, like, Chi-Chi on a turn where she's not dodging. There we go. Additional super. Nice. Alright, and Goku takes down Namu. No surprises there, given type advantage. So, next, where are we at? Okay, Jackie Chun. Alright, now I know he can lock. I know that much about him. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Looks like he locked Roshi. Alright, excellent. Oh, we can't dodge against him. Oh, that could be trouble. Alright, excellent. We get another super out of Kid Goku. Somehow he's... There we go. Get another one. And another super. So you guys see, if you've seen my hidden potential video, you see how much those additional supers work for him. And now we're going to tank, what, a 1.9 million super? Great. Okay. Grandpa Gohan, do your trick. Alright, is it enough? Okay, it's enough for him to tank. I was a little worried here. Alright. Roshi, try not to get obliterated here by the normals. There are quite a few. Nice. Oh wow, 150k still taking... What is that, 700k? Oh, that's crazy. Alrighty, so I think the Goku on this rotation, if we do this right, he'll be able to take down Jackie Chun here. Alright, so let's grab that with Bulma. There we go. Nice. Alright, we get 27 million on Goku here. And we know it's going to be a crit. Yes. Oh, wow. He actually finished Jackie Chun all on his own. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty, so now we're up against the final phase here. He does have crits. I will throw that out here, so we have to be careful of that. He does have crits. And he has a 2.25 mil super, which means if that crits, that's hitting a lot. Over 5,000. Alright, so it is the last. I think this is going to be the last turn, so let's pop that for Bulma. I feel like we could kill him by the end of this phase. Okay, no super attack on Goku. Nice. Alright, we get the additional super. No crit, though, so we need to start getting those crits. Excellent, and that's right, Goku can seal. Okay, that actually is very helpful considering this super attack can crit and basically one-shot anybody here. Except maybe Goku. Excellent. And we get the super out of Bulma here. And this will be an extra since... Yep, there it is. Since she get way more than her 7 that she needed. Ah, dang. Not quite enough this turn to kill. But, I mean, well, with the added support and we got Roshi's active here, which we can go ahead and use. There we go. Perfect. Okay, not bad. Okay, so we get 4 links by Man in the Middle here. Versus just 3 with the by himself. Okay, let's grab that. And boom.
Time to get serious.
Okay, so we do got the Dokkan attack here, which should help us to finish this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, we missed the last 2. Okay, that's fine. Right, we get another super out of Goku. Is this going to be the one to finish it? There it is. Alrighty, so 21st World Tournament done with another DB Saga team. Alright, so we're going to come back with the final one against the Red Ribbon Army. Alright, I shouldn't say final, but the final one of this series. Round 3 against the Red Ribbon Army. So we're going to pause the video and come right back. Alrighty, we are loaded up against the Red Ribbon Redzone with another DB Saga team. We did make some adjustments, like adding in the Bulma, Krillin, and Goku, which should help us out here in getting through the phases, especially because the final phase hits the hardest out of these for like 3.5 million, so it'd be nice to just have a way to completely usher it out of existence. But for now, let's see. Probably best to put them in the 3rd slot. Let's grab that. Alright, here we go. Additional super time on the Kid Goku. Granted, it is only turn 1. I feel like he can build up pretty quick here. Who is that? Major Metalotron. Or no, Colonel Silver, that's who we're on still. And there we go. Alright, so Colonel Silver down onto Major Metalotron. I mean, pretty... I feel like these are all pretty easy in the early phases, and it just kind of ramps up in difficulty. Like, we saw that with the Roshi, right? It just kind of ramps up in difficulty towards the end. Like, Roshi was pretty much nothing in the first couple phases, and then we hit max power, and all of a sudden we have 2.2 million crit on our hands. Alright, let's grab that. There we go. Unit super with Bulma. Nice, and we get the 55% crit here, which means even these normals are crits now. There we go. Alright, 11 million on the Bulma there. That's actually pretty impressive. Alright, we get an additional super. There we go. Grandpa Gohan, can you tank here from, what are these, 650 normals? Alrighty, so let's see here. We do have the active for Goku. He's only got like one sliver of health. We may as well just take it. Right? Yeah, let's do the active skill for that little extra. And now... Alright, pop him in front. We'll keep Chi-Chi on with this Goku. And then we'll rotate off the Bulma. Beautiful. 27 million we're up to on the Kid Goku. Nice little boost there. Love it. Excellent. Okay, so who is next? Oh, we got it. Okay. All right, Ninja Murasaki. Let's see here. Who do we put in front? Oh, well, at least there's no slot 1 attack, so we could actually put anybody in front, though. There's a lot of... Oh, my. Okay, let's use Goku's active here. Alright, let's put him in front here. Let's grab... Ooh, nice. 8 key shares with Bulma, which means an additional super. And we'll grab... We're gonna take a risk. I'm not sure how much damage they take from the normals here, so we're taking a risk here by putting them in slot... in the third slot here, the Goku, Krillin, and Bulma. Nice. With the critical hit, we get an additional normal. There we go. And Bulma gets the 8 key spheres, which means there's another super coming. There's one. Oh, not quite. Oh, jeez. Can Bulma tank this? Okay, just under 300k. That's good. Okay, good. Alright, and we get the super with the Goku, Krillin, and Bulma, which means that goes down. Yes, it does. Perfect. Alright, on to General White. Looks like things are ramping up here in terms of offense. Still nothing crazy. More so, we just have to worry about the fact that he, I think he cancels dodge. Alright, let's grab that. Alright, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He cancels dodge or not. It doesn't matter because I'm pretty sure Goku can tank regardless. I mean, the actual super at its base level is only 700k, so I'm pretty sure Goku's fine. Nice. And there we go. General Wright goes down really easy. And now on to General Blue. We got a 1.8 million super. So now that we're this deep into the fight, we got a lot more we're dealing with. Let's see. Let's go. Obviously, we'll keep Kid Goku in front since he's going to be our best. Well, no. Okay. Well, we get to more that way. Okay. Yeah, it's probably best. Keep Kid Goku in front. Grab that with Bulma. And there we go. Okay, another 60,000 HP boss, which means really low HP. We could potentially, like, without even trying, proc some additional supers and near kill him. Wow, really, Goku? You didn't launch a single additional. Oh, that's because General Blue sealed. That's right. He seals. Crazy. But he does seal. There we go. We get the dodges. There we go. Awesome. So we nearly took him down, but this will depend. Oh no, why did he lock them? I was gonna say, depending on who he locks, we can get an extra stack out of Goku, which would be nice. But it looks like he locked the Goku, Krillin, and Bulma. So we're just gonna have to put them there and hope that Goku can finish him up so we don't miss the stacks. I don't know how much they'll do here against the General Blue. There we go. Alright, Goku, Krillin, and Bulma getting the second super. And where is it? There we go. There's that crit, and he goes down. We are on to Mercenary Tao now, and with him, he has two different supers he can do, but mostly going to be 2.1 million on those supers, while also greatly lowering ours, so we want to be careful. There we go. Okay, so we can actually attack him in slot 1 for once. Nice. Alright, and we get another crit. Perfect. And another super. There we go. Alright, Grandpa Gohan here. Okay. We're lucky there's no attacks in slot 2, so he can just kind of chill out, get that build up on the attack, and not have to worry about being hit. That's nice. Alright, Yamcha. And Bulma, let's do this. I just need you to dodge. There's 1. There's 2. 3. Okay, now we're dodging. There we go. Alright, so we have Bulma's active here, but I feel like I don't want to use it yet. I'm going to save it towards the end. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go. Alright, let's grab that with Bulma, and we'll send off the trio here, because we don't want them to be taking any damage in the next phase, because those are 1 million normals in the next phase. This is a 700k normal and a 2.1 million super that we just tanked, so that's nice. Alright, so let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect, we got them all this time. Alright. So, Goku, what are we up to now? Nice. We get an additional super, 32 million. Perfect. I'll be surprised that... Oh, yep. There we go. He's down for the count, and that drives us into the final phase against the Staff Officer Black. Now we got a 3.5 million super. We got 1 million normals, and while it... What's weird is he lowers our key, but there's nothing that says that in the boss database. So this is kind of weird. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh wow, that's not helping us at all. Okay, we're gonna have to grab that with Chi-Chi and hope she picks up the additional supers. Same with Goku. Wow, this is really bad. Okay, there goes the super on Chi-Chi. Oh, we got another one. Excellent. And 34 on our kid Goku. Beautiful. Alright, nice. We tanked that, and we live on. Grandpa Gohan, get a super. Yeah, there we go. Okay, excellent. That worked out. Alright, let's see. Let's put... Well, let's just go ahead and pop this since we're here. And... yes, perfect. Alright, perfect. 17 million with Bulma. We are going to get an additional super here, so depending on how much damage this does... Oh yeah, that's... Never mind. Kid Goku not going to do anything. I was hoping we get a final kill with him. But nope, Bulma finishes it off with her active skill turn. Alrighty, so there it is. There is all 3 stages done for the DB Saga Redzone. Nothing too crazy, right? The main mission here is in stage 3, the one we just did with DB Saga. So hopefully you guys can build a team similar to this one. If you guys like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what teams did you use to take down the DB Saga Redzone here. This was the team we used pretty much throughout. We only made 1 or 2 changes, really just trying to test out the Goku because we haven't had time to do so. So I'm curious to see what teams you guys use to take this down, and what are you guys thinking of Goku at first glance? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.